Hello everyone. So it's been 10 days of owning this Xtreme 160R 4V, and yeah, I have enjoyed uh, a lot. So today I'm going to tell you what I like about this bike, what I don't. So it's like ownership review or ownership thoughts. This is the new Kevlar brown color, as you can see. So I took delivery of this 1st January, and yeah, I've driven this around 340 kilometers. Yes, exactly 340. So the Pro variant comes with dual channel ABS and these chunky, I think 37mm USD forks at the front. They're from KYB, and the rear I think is from Showa. And the tires are 100 section front and 130 in the rear. The rear one is radial. The front one is not. I don't think so. The switchgear quality is quite decent actually. Quite decent, but not, I wouldn't say they are great, but they are not bad. They're quite good for Hero. Here, as you can see, this is the kill switch and also the engine start button. This is the hazard lamp. This is the indicators. This is the high and low beam. That is the pass light, and that is the horn. So the quality of these foot pegs are actually pretty nice. This is made of metal. This one can retract as well, and yeah, they are very good quality. And also this, if you're planning to get an Xtreme, don't get this from the dealership. I made a mistake because this is way too small to protect your legs or your tank or your bike. This cost me around 600 rupees, and it is not worth it. Just go get it personally made or get it aftermarket. It will serve you way better. Most of the panels, the tank, are made of fiber, which I haven't had an issue with it, but I would have liked this part to be in metal, just in case. But still, the plastics are decent. And overall fit and finish of this motorcycle is, I would say, decent. There are things that I don't like, as per se, the seat of this bike is quite loose. And not only that, it is also stuck. I can't get it off. Like, I can't open it. It's stuck basically on the motorcycle. So when I asked the dealership that will this be fixed, they said just get a seat cover and the issue will solve. But I highly doubted that this much of a, look at that. That feels very cheap. The best thing I like about this is the power, the looks, and it's very stable. Even in high speeds on the highways, it is just a pleasure to ride. So the engine is quite powerful, around 17 horsepower, 16.9, and the torque is quite good too. I can easily ride it in 5th gear around 34, 35. It doesn't knock at all, and yeah, it's just great in the city and even in the highway. Although in the top end you're gonna feel the lack of a bit more power and possibly a 6th gear. So if we come to the instrument cluster, you can see it's quite bright. You can see it pretty well even in a sunny day. I didn't have any trouble. But the thing that I don't like about this is it doesn't have any information. It has the odometer, trip A, trip B, but then you have these drag timers D1 and D2, which are completely useless. I don't know why would anyone need them. Instead of them, Hero should have given the distance to empty or the average fuel economy. That would have been much better for a day-to-day use. So that's something that I don't like about this bike. So in terms of headlight throw, the lower beam actually is pretty good. What I have problem with is actually the high beam. It is quite bad. It is almost unnoticeable. The throw is very small and it's pretty much useless. In terms of looks, I really love the way it looks. It looks one of a kind. It looks just unique compared to any other street nakeds. Also, there aren't very many extremes in my city. I've seen only like two other Xtreme 160R 4Vs in my city, and they're both have been in the black color. So I truly think that I'm the only one who has this color bike in my city. So in terms of mileage, actually it's pretty low. I was expecting in the late 30s or 40s, but I am getting around 33 or 34. I know it's before the first service. I haven't serviced my motorcycle yet. I think the service is after 500 kilometers. So it's gonna be serviced pretty soon. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people in the YouTube comments of many videos talking about how they are getting around 46 or 45 after the first service, which I hope I get to, because 33 kilometers per liter is really low and I expected quite more. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated if I get better mileage after. So there's also another issue that I forgot to talk about. It's actually the double stand. Whenever I hit a large bump or speed breaker, the bump is really deep, this makes a very horrible sound, like just like that. Also, if you can see, this seat, the color doesn't really match my bike. So this is actually from the neon green variant. When I was inspecting the bike after or actually before delivery, so I found out that there are two small linkages that hold the seat, and one was broken of my original seat. It was broken, so I told the dealer executives, and they said that we're gonna just take the seat from the neon green variant and gonna put it in your bike, because there was only one Kevlar brown and they couldn't find a seat that matched. So this is actually neon green, which doesn't match my bike, but I don't really care that much. So these are my key takeaways of my 10-day ownership of this vehicle. If you're in the market for a 160cc in India, I highly recommend this motorcycle. It is a fantastic bike with some minor setbacks. I hope you enjoyed the video. So overall, I quite like this. I quite really love this motorcycle. And the reason I bought it, the first reason was the way it looked. I remember first seeing this in my city, a black one, as I've said before. And I just really like the way it looked. I think it looks fantastic. It looks different compared to other 160s, and it fit in my budget, which is 1.7 lakhs. This cost me around 1.68. So yeah, I'm really happy with the bike, and I'm riding it every day, and it feels really good. So these were my 10-day ownership thoughts, and yeah, I'll be making more videos on it. I'll be making a headlamp review, headlamp review, or I'll be making a short video on it about the headlamp throw in the night. And yeah, I'll be making videos after the first service, after the second service, about the cost, about maintenance, about everything. So yeah, that's it. See you in the next video. And if you have any suggestions about what you like to see about this bike, I'll make a video on it. Leave it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.